Hello everyone and welcome to Writer Always Right. On my last video, I did my 5 most used modern fountain pens, but on this video I'm going to show you my 5 favorite vintage fountain pens. This too was a hard decision, and again I hope my other fountain pens aren't jealous. First is my Montblanc Meisterstück 144R. This is a burgundy or a Bordeaux color, as they call it. It's suited for smaller hands, but I believe by posting it, larger hands would be fine with larger hands just as well. And of course, what can you say about Montblanc other than once it's in your hand, let the writing enjoyment begin. As always, everyone knows Montblanc by the finial, the mountain cap right there, the mountain cap peak. And you know, there's not much you can say about Montblanc other than it is a fountain pen that is recognized, I think, by most people all over the world. You don't have to ask, well, what fountain pen or what's the name of that fountain pen. Everyone immediately knows that you have a Montblanc in your hand. Second is my Parker 61 Heirloom with the rainbow cap, and you can see that rainbow cap. This vintage darling is my newest collection, but it has been getting a lot of use. What I liked about this fountain pen is the capillary action of the filling system, but I can tell you that with the capillary process, once you commit to a color, you're probably going to have to really stay with that color, because cleaning it is it's a task indeed. And with the coils in the capillary action of it, I would say that flushing it it's not an easy process. So if you commit to a color, then you're gonna have to basically, I would say, stay with that color. There's really not much of a choice with that, but it's so easy. That's why I like it so much, is because you take the barrel off, you sit it in that color, it fills in 5 minutes, and you can just go to writing. But as far as you changing out the color, you're gonna have, I would say, a couple of days of some major flushing to get it to be able to change out that color. But as you can see, the imprint is basically from the purchase. The Heirloom 61 Heirloom, the medium, has already rubbed off because I've been giving it so much use. But this is just lovely, and it's my newest one, and so far it's been getting a lot of write time. Next is my Moore 94A. This darling is over 70 years old, and look at that. Look at the marbling, or the stripes on this, rather, not the marbling, but it's just, the pattern is just as clear as can be. You can look at the band, which is just as pristine. And for this to be 70 years old, this is, I believe, just a wonderful find. It's really a good flex writing pen to fancy up my letters. And this is what I write with when I want to basically sign a lot of cards and jazz it up with some letters and something to that effect. But look at that, over 70 years old. Okay. Next, we have our Waterman Stately fountain pen. And what drew me to this fountain pen was I saw it in an antique mall, and the star right there. Look at that. It's just beautiful. And this is another darling that is up there in age, and it just writes like a dream. It is pristine, doesn't have hardly any scratches on it, and you can't see it, but you can still see the Waterman logo there etched into the barrel. But it's lovely, and I just love it. I just love it. Okay. As with the last time, just as with this time, let me move this up again here. I could not but choose between these last two, so I had to go ahead and just make the decision. The first is, and split them rather. The first is going to be my Parker Depression de, sorry, Parker Depression area. I keep saying that. My Parker Depression era thrift town. And look at the, also with the lovely, lovely marbling. For this to be quite old, someone took care of this. And what I enjoy about this darling here, oh, I was trying to pull it, is the filling system. This is a button fill, and it's so fun. Just push that button and fill. The easier the filling, the better for me, as I always say. And that's what I like. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. Last but not least is going to be my Schaefer Feather Touch. The body is really nothing to look at, but it, whomever had it did take quite good care of this body, because I don't see hardly any scratches on it. But it's the nib that really caught my attention, that funky looking nib with the two-tone gold on it. I saw this and I was just, I want this. I love it. It's fun to write with, and the filling system is fun as well. This pneumatic fill, I just love that, to put it in the ink and just push. There you go. And it's so easy to fill. Like I said, the easier to fill, the better for me, because I can fill and go right to what I need to do, which is write. And there you have it. These are my top 5. Well, you can say 6, really, if you want to be technical about it. 6 fountain pens that I absolutely enjoy writing with, that are my vintage ones. Of course, I have other fountain pens, but they haven't gotten the playtime that these have had, and I wanted to share it with you. Since I've been collecting vintage fountain pens, my mind has just become active with who wrote with these fountain pens. Was it a love letter? Was it a Dear John letter? Did they write a novel with it, or a play with it, or some wonderful music with it? The dark side of it, was it a marriage certificate signed on it, or was a divorce certificate signed on it? Who knows? But that's what's so fun about writing with vintage fountain pens, the fact that you know that there's a history there. I just like with antique things, you know that there's a history, whatever that object may be. And I think that's just wonderful. So there you have it. Thank you for watching Write Always Right, and God bless.